Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Wardrobe Episode 5.
A little souvenir from Easter Island. We had some trouble at customs, but it was worth it. Sorry, but I need you to return my chewing gum. Better set up the timer to guarantee an escape route.
The water is tickling me. I like it.
Come on, let's get back to the van and get out of here.
I don't like these kind of days.
You're telling me. If I find out who pried my van open, ugh.
Remember your heart condition, boss.
You're right. Let's just think about delivering everything and forget today, okay?
Are you ready for the new house?
I haven't even thought about it, actually. I just want to talk to Ronald as soon as possible.
Why all this rush? Sorry, but I wasn't paying any attention earlier. I was too busy with my nuts.
Basically, according to otherworldly laws, the perpetrators of a blood sin will be condemned to eternal damnation when they die.
But Ronald's was an accident.
That doesn't change anything. It's irrelevant. The only way to prevent this from happening is to confess his crime to someone else. Within 5 years.
And how much time does he have left exactly?
3 days.
And you're just thinking about it now?
I didn't want to overwhelm him. I wanted to give him his space.
I really have no words.
Ugh, damn spoiled brats. Hey boy, is everything okay? Tell me, that fall cut out your tongue?
No, sir.
Isn't it too early to wear your costume? It's only afternoon.
What?
You probably hit your head too hard on the ground. It's Halloween today. Otherwise, why would you wear that stupid skeleton costume?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. For Halloween, obviously.
Bah. Try not to make too much trouble while you're still around. Capiche? Brats.
Where the hell am I? Did someone throw my wardrobe in a dump? Okay, calm down. I know the address of Ronald's new house. The problem is getting the wardrobe over there. A rather unusual place for a hydrant. The real luck is that he was there to soften the fall. Cats never stop giving you good reasons to love them. Thanks for the help, adorable big kitty. Aw, look how friendly he is. He's even saying hello with his paw. King Kong smoking a pipe, sitting triumphantly over Godzilla, probably defeated single-handedly, and with a death note in his hands. The amount of epicness on this float is impossible to calculate. I'd like to honor you by pounding my chest, but I'll get no more than a xylophone sonata. I can't believe someone threw away my wardrobe! Well, one thing at a time. First of all, let's find a way to get it down from there. It's incredible how many crazy things you can find in a dump. Unless those cold cuts were used as bait for pterodactyls, this setup makes no sense at all. Yuck! Well, judging from the stink, it's obvious they've been here at least since the Jurassic. Having died because of a plum, dying again from a slice of bad salami seems like overkill to me. If its aim is to keep the intruders away, I'd say it's doing its job perfectly. They may have gone bad, but your brain is spoiled as well. Slenderman! Slenderman everywhere. I should really take it, just so I'd have something to leave on your windshield. Oh, so now you want to get rid of me? This is a total role reversal. You should thank God there's a screen dividing us. Thinking back, I passed away without even looking death straight in the eyes. But that still doesn't seem like a good reason to make a second trip. Yes, sure, I'd like to see you do that in my shoes, you stupid, scrawny Hulk. Impossible. It's sealed tight from the rust. Are you serious? Ah, the Cynic. I've heard them before. Maybe in my second life. Well, I mean in the third. At school, I was a dud even with the flute. Who knows what a ruckus I could make on the drums. Do I look desperate? It seems to be a map of the area. Hey, we're by the sea. That van went a long way. This isn't the first time you've tried to make me rummage through the rubbish. What strange perversions you have. Waste, waste, and waste again. Hey, wait a minute. Seems Santa Claus came early this year. Judging from this sign, I'm sure I'll be welcome. The janitor would not be happy. If only I could get you to keep out of my face. When you were a kid, your mother didn't hug you enough. Am I right?
Hey boy, you finally woke up. You know you could have broken your neck. This is not a fun fair.
Damn it, Naughty Dog, would you finally start developing a new Crash Bandicoot? And no, remastered doesn't count. Budabiga! Bonaparte! Bodyguard! Yes, well, your mother. You could have just said that in the first place. That shrill voice makes my skin crawl. I mean, my bones.
Don't provoke me or I'll wail even louder!
No, please be quiet. What's wrong with you?
How would you feel if your roots were torn from the ground?
Technically, I've had the life torn from my body, but I'm not making all this fuss like you. Dinsdale certainly has the best mascot in the world. Chompy Chompy on the wall. Who is the fairest one of all? Apart from you, obviously. From what I understand, this can be used for satanic rituals, even to conjure demons. Hope I'm not wrong. It's a case of a completely useless object. I don't know much about esoteric activities. Do you really want me to talk to a picture painted on the floor? When you cross the street, do you ask permission of the zebra crossing? Clowns and their abundant sympathy. I would have liked to see you deal with this Horcrux if it were a Nokia 3310, my dear Potter. 7 books and 8 movies didn't teach you anything? I hope this is just sangria. Take away alcohol from a grown man? I would kill anyone who touched my snack. I may not have to worry about catching herpes anymore, but I'm still not drinking from the straw of a stranger. How's it going, bro? I have a feeling I'm not particularly liked by my own kind. Better not cause any disasters around here.
Who are you talking to?
The player on the other side of the screen, mister?
Player? Screen? That fall must have been worse than I thought.
How did I get here, precisely?
How the hell am I supposed to know?
No, I meant, who brought that purple wardrobe here?
Wardrobe? I thought it was a coffin. 2 guys from a moving company with a white van full of old junk.
Old junk? I need that wardrobe.
I don't live in this waste for fun. If you want something, you must pay.
But I have no money. How much do you want exactly?
Let's settle it this way. As an exception, if you pay the crane costs, you can take the wardrobe.
What if I use the crane myself, without bothering you?
And what if I use these boots to kick your ass?
Thanks for helping me.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not interested at all in your health. I just wanted to be sure a dead brat doesn't get in my way.
Then you shouldn't even be talking to me.
Did you say something?
Ah, forget it. Post-traumatic ramblings. I see you love black magic. Are you some sort of wizard?
I don't like that tone. Black magic is neither shallow nor vapid. It's real art.
Of course. I didn't think for a moment it wasn't. And do you ever wear the pointy hat with the little stars?
At the birthday parties.
Well, aren't you tall, eh?
My grandpa put steroids in my baby food when I was a kid.
Okay, this time I really put my foot in my mouth.
Hey, I meant what I said.
I better go. See you around.
Don't get into any more trouble.
No way, it's closed. And I can imagine who has the keys. Better wait until it gets dark, when everyone will be in costume. All clear. Wow! An American party! Maybe you might want to get the mail from time to time. I don't have to send any letters. After all, it's not like I've had much of a social life in the past 5 years. Guess someone will need some property renovations. If there's anyone alive. It would be better to collect your thoughts before acting once in a while. One thing's for sure, someone used it the wrong way. And yet Edna called it. No capes! I would have never expected to see Pinhead with heart-shaped boxers. Let's see. I could sing him a lullaby. Lullaby, lullaby, you, who will I give this baby to? Happy alcoholic dreams, little star. This is a great garden decoration. Much better than the gnomes. Never disturb the dead people. If you dictate your epitaph to me, I'll think about the rest. If you dictate your epitaph to me, I'll think about the rest. Do you think you're funny? The level of debauchery these parties reach is unparalleled. They could at least put the cups on a table. They're empty, and there's no alcohol in close proximity. Don't make things more complicated than they already are. The time for playing broken telephone should be over by now, don't you think? In Oriental mythology, the dragon is a symbol of balance and wisdom, but not even a talisman this size could make up for your stupidity. Unfortunately for me. Shenron, revive Krillin!
Don't get smart with me.
I didn't think you could talk.
I'm a Suko Mogami, a 1,000-year-old object, so I've received a soul as a gift.
A Tsuku... what?
You can just call me Suko.
Are you some sort of carousel karaoke or what?
I'm a music box, to be precise, passed down through generation to generation in the Chinese imperial family.
It seems this tradition didn't last long after all.
Well, I wouldn't say that, since the man on your right is the firstborn of the emperor.
Can you sing me something?
I know a song you might like.
I do not doubt your vocal skills, but actually I'm more of a metal guy. A death metal guy.
Do I look like someone who could sing something like that with these clothes on?
I have to go.
Zaijin.
It says birthday cake. I don't know what I expected, but I'm disappointed. Wait a minute. Since when do I speak Chinese? You've been a very bad boy. No birthday cake for you. I don't think this kind of thing has any purpose besides decoration. You must be really desperate to even try this. It was probably thrown by an amateur hitman with serious sight problems. It's too high. I can't reach it. I could probably do worse, but it'd be difficult, and I don't want to risk it. When I play darts that badly, at least my excuse is that I'm just getting out of the shower. Hello, McFly? Anybody home? I hate ideograms. I suppose it's the first thing Chinese students learn to write. If I find one that says, "kick my ass," I promise I'll give it to you as a gift. I don't think this kind of thing has any purpose besides decoration. Don't you think you're going too far? That is the strangest form of meditation I've ever seen. Excuse me? Mister? I don't want to bother you, but... Damn it, old man, I am talking to you!
Your approach is ill-suited for a civil discussion between adults.
You're right, I went too far.
I forgive you.
Don't you think you're a bit too old to live in a treehouse?
Verily. I have dwelled here for 63 very long years.
Oh, sorry, I had no idea.
Be not ashamed, boy. I forgive you.
I don't understand this obsession you have with saying I forgive you. You must be a person of unsurpassed goodness.
In truth, I am not, boy. When I was a mere lad, I was besought to play a priest for school theatre. People rushed from all the neighboring towns to grace us with their presence. Everything proceeded perfectly, and I felt the pride swell in my then tiny body, covered in a black robe. But alas, during the third act, the confessional collapsed upon me and hurt my head. People were greatly dismayed when they saw the little minister on the ground, senseless. I hung betwixt life and death for 2 whole days, and then I awoke. Ever since, I cannot resist uttering, I forgive you, all the time.
Yes. Very interesting. Why do you meditate while knitting?
Meditation is one of the key aspects of my life as a hermit. 'Tis useful to dissolve the tensions in one's head and concentrate on the inner self. But if I can do both things at once, better for me. Do you not agree?
I'll leave you to your extremely busy life.
The door of my dwelling will always be open to you.
Especially since you don't have a door.